Yo, what's going on, everybody? How are you? Happy Monday. It is 10-minute mailbag time. If you are new here, you saw the catchy thumbnail or title. Hello, my name is Kenny, aka kdjTV, and I'm MLB The Show content creator. Every single Monday, I take your questions from YouTube or Discord. I spin around, turn them into a video, and we educate the community. So if you like that idea, hit that sub button. Otherwise, just hang tight. We'll get to those questions right now. All right, we've got just 2 questions from the audience this week. It was a quieter week. A lot of welcome back comments, which I do thoroughly appreciate. It was a nice, relaxing 4 or 5 weeks away from content. Got to enjoy a big moment in my life. So thank you guys for being understanding. Seriously, the welcome backs and all the patience, really appreciate it. But 2 questions, and then I'm actually going to end this video, something I don't normally do, with a question of my own for you guys. That's how we're going to spin this around. So we'll start first with the first question. As always, there are 10 minutes on the clock. Actually, there's 0. I do it in a stopwatch, a little behind the scenes. So I'm going to hit start, and we're going to get going. All right, so 3, 2, 1, begin. First question today comes from Beatles News, 1964. Kenny, can you do a segment on how to love Showdown? So, we are going to do something a little bit different this week, and ironically, I actually thought about doing this before I even read this question, so it's nice synergy that we're going to bring these 2 things together. Today, obviously, is the 10-minute mailbag. Tomorrow is the podcast episode, the show, the podcast, available where you listen to podcasts, also on YouTube. And then Wednesday, I am thinking of doing a full speed run of the Justin Verlander showdown. I'm not going to edit the video. I'm going to hit record. You're going to see me do everything. A, we're going to see how long it takes. I don't think it's going to take that long. B, I'm going to show you guys that it can be done, all showdowns, other than Extreme, can be done very easily with a certain set of strategies and principles that you abide by. And then, after we get Verlander from the showdown, he's going to be our pitcher on Thursday. So it's kind of a showdown Verlander-y type of week. So, check back on Wednesday for that Justin Verlander showdown video. But for now, just to get ahead of some stuff, if you struggle at showdowns, whether they are considered one of the easier showdowns or the extreme showdown, the same principles apply. Be patient at the plate. If I'm being honest, it's the same hitting principles that apply everywhere else in this game. Online play, offline play, ranked events, BR, conquest, everywhere. If you struggle at the plate, be patient. Pick one pitch in one spot. If you struggle swinging at, breaking pitches, sliders, curveballs, tell yourself you're not going to swing at them and just take pitches until you receive a fastball. If you're trying to hit a ball in the air, learn situational things. Don't swing at stuff that's low. If you just need a sac fly to win the game and it's been really hard to get hits, just sit on something up in the zone and make sure you have your PCI under it so you can get it into the air. Bunting, I hate it, but in Showdown, it can be your best friend to avoid double plays. Know that in certain defensive indifference situations, you can steal a bag to get yourself out of a double play. Positions don't matter in Showdown, so screw them. Just draft the best hitter. Draft the swings you like the most. Don't draft cards you don't like. They are strategies that, if you enact them, you'll immediately get better. And you will see in Wednesday's video how I put that all together. So, Beatles News. I know you asked specifically about the Halloween showdown. I don't think the Halloween showdown is different than any of the showdowns. They're all the same, except for the extreme one. As I've said, that one is harder. It's supposed to be. But yeah, take your time. Be patient. Pick the cards you want to use. Positions be damned. And just chip away. Chip away at the difference, and you'll be fine. So thank you for your question. I hope it helped, and I hope Wednesday's video helps more, because it should. Next question comes from PensFan724. What's up, PensFan? Do you believe the Show 25 should be and will be newest gen only? Do I believe it should be? Absolutely. Yes, 100%. I'm sorry if that alienates people who are still on PS4 and whatever the hell the Xbox One is. My intent behind saying it should be newest gen only is not to alienate you. I don't want you to be left out. But still making a game for consoles that for consoles that were improved upon. Here we go. Like 4 or 5 years ago, 4 years ago at this point, maybe coming on 5 years, 4.5 years, something like that. A while ago. I think 2020 is when I got my PS5. We should not be creating stuff for old hardware and software anymore. I get the reason why companies do it. They want more people, of course, to have access to the game. They want their player base to be larger. They want better numbers. They want more sales. Duh. But PS5s, especially with the Pro being out now, are available. Retailers have PS5 Pros in store. Now, they're $700. I'm not telling you to go spend $700 tomorrow, especially because MLB The Show 24 is not on a list of games that is improved by the PS5 Pro. You can look up that list. The list exists. MLB The Show is not on it. At least not yet. I think they said that they would be adding to the list. I don't know how that works. I'm not a tech person. I think it's holding this franchise back from taking that next step graphically, performance-wise, connectivity-wise. It's simply time. And I mentioned the PS5 Pro. That's the next layer of all of this. I don't know if Xbox does stuff like that, like the Xbox 720 Pro. I make fun of Xbox because I just don't understand it. But they now have a PlayStation 5 that performs better, just generally speaking. Why wouldn't you try to optimize your game with that console? Right? So, I'd be pretty stunned if it's not newest gen only. I think we are closer to PS6 than we are to PS4. So, why? Why are we still creating for it? That's my 2 cents. Listen, I don't want to alienate anybody. I really don't. I want everyone to enjoy this game. But maybe there needs to be a PS4 version and a PS5 version at that point then. Because I want everyone to have access to it. But we are holding it back. So maybe there needs to be multiple versions. And if there's multiple versions, that's fine. But there needs to be an optimized one. Because we're falling behind. So Pens fan, thank you for your question. Let me know what you guys think. This is usually a very divisive topic. I understand there's going to be people who not like what I said, who don't like what people say when they want to get rid of the old gen. I get it, but it is just it's a tough love type of situation. Like, it is what it is. So, and the last question is from me. Not going to pop up here because I did not write it down. Has SDS done enough in the last 2 months to convince you that MLB The Show 25 is going to be better in terms of content? That's my question from kdjTV. Soon to be answered by kdjTV, but also answered by all of you in the comments. So, a lot of cool... I'm going to move my computer out of the way. See, I read questions off of this, by the way. You guys are seeing all the behind the scenes. So, SDS has done a lot in the past several months to just kind of throw content at us. Better content, largely, than the absolute confusing, weird stuff that happened in the beginning of the year. We can first acknowledge this. Sets and Seasons has to go. For anything to be an improvement, Sets and Seasons needs to die. Will it? I don't know. I have not had those conversations with SDS. But here's the big thing. And I'm covering it, of course, with my stupid face. Literally, like, right here. It says Team Captain 99s are coming out on November 22nd. That has the potential to completely reshape the way we think about captains and content. We're going to talk about that. That is tomorrow's podcast topic. So hold on for that. But what SDS has done is given us clever ways to get cards, has given us clever programs, has given us programs first and foremost. Those are, in the beginning of the year, we were begging for programs. And I'm not even talking so much about 99 specifically, but every card has been built well. The postseason content was excellent. Like 85% of the cards are built great and usable. Like legit usable. They gave us a random showdown for Justin Verlander. That's super dope. That's not something they would do early in the year to give you that type of card. Extreme was here, and that was fine. The Halloween thing was an interesting concept. I don't understand how they chose the cards they chose. Neither here nor there, but an interesting concept. This game can improve until sets and seasons are gone. I'm pretty sure we can all agree on that. But it's shown me some good stuff in the last, couple months. And I know most of October I was not completely off the grid. I still played the game a little bit, but I wasn't completely plugged in. But I'm still paying attention to the socials, the chatter, the conversations. I'm paying attention to what's going on. It's been good. They've done things that they didn't do the first couple months of the year. I don't know if that's just because it's the end of the year, they're throwing caution to the wind and saying, F it, let's just go for it. Let's go for broke. Let's test things out that we could use in 25. I think we have to remember that. The end of the game cycle is always like a proving ground, a testing ground. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? Have they done enough for you to be convinced that 25 is going to be something different? Or is it going to be the same old story? That will do it for today's 10-minute mailbag. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you yearn for the next one. And most importantly, I hope you leave questions down below or in the Discord. The Discord link is also down below, so make sure you join it. There is a dedicated channel to the 10-minute mailbag, but there's channels for anything. You need lineup advice? Bingo bango. You like to throw a little money on some sports stuff? We have a channel for that. We also have a general chat that's always popping off. So join the Discord, become part of the community. Otherwise, I love you guys. I love you guys no matter what. If you comment here, I still love you. But that's it. We're done. I'm rambling now, and I don't know how to finish this. See you next time.